No one can stop me, I feel like the greatest. Don't say be humble, I patiently waited. All of this love and I ain't even made it. I got a plan for the bitches that hate it. Running some bitch.
What is poppin', my people? I'm gonna hop right into a game. I'm going to make this as quick as possible because I think if I didn't try and make it quick, it would actually become a very long video. But anyway, I'm going to
Ricardo, how are you?
literally just tell you all of this and move.
Because I stopped playing.
Oh my
First beta
god!
came out, I played for 1 day.
Can you stop? Okay. Anyway, as you can tell by the video, roster mania has heated up. But all of this leak that I'm getting is available really to the public. If you look on Twitter, this is all. Quick shout out. This is all on CDL Intel's Twitter. It's at Intel Call of Duty, so you can see this post at that Twitter at. Anyway, let's get right into this. He believes that there are actually 8 confirmed and locked in rosters that have actually not been announced to the public. So I'm literally going to read off everything that he put in the tweet today. So today he has said that Atlanta, maybe this isn't a single person, but what I mean is whoever is actually running this Twitter believes that the information he has received is worthy enough to post it and kind of release it to the public. So starting with the Atlanta franchise, he believes Atlanta will consist of Simp, Abizi, Priesta, Major Maniac, and Celium. That's who he believes is a locked roster for Atlanta. But again, none of this has been officially announced. This is really, I should be treating this as a rumor, but if someone's confident enough to kind of put this out in the air, he's probably really confident about his sources. Anyway, moving on to Chicago. He believes the Chicago franchise will consist of Scump, Formal, Gunless, Arcides, and Envoy. And again, guys, just to let you know, the second portion of this video is just going to be me breaking it down, what I think of this information that he is giving, and you know what I think of just all of it. Anyway, let's move on with the Dallas franchise. He believes Dallas will consist of Clayster, Crimsix, Huke, Illy, and Shotzi. So again, like I said, maybe I didn't say it, but he believes there are 8 confirmed rosters that really just have not been released. Which would honestly make roster, well, if all of these leaks are true, that would make roster mania a lot less appealing, because now I guess I know, and maybe you guys know, but whatever. I'm just giving you insight to what he is saying, and if he is possibly right. Anyway, like I said, Dallas will consist of Clayster, Crimsix, Huke, Illy, and Shotzi. Moving on to Florida now, he believes Florida will be Mox, Skies, Frosty, Pristini, and Havoc. Moving on from there, London. Now, as we know from yesterday, London has actually confirmed that they have 3 players. So on London's sake, I at least know that 3 of these are actually legit. 3 of these are real. I know that 3 of these players have actually joined this London franchise. He believes London will consist of Wuskin, Scraps, Dylan, Jerd. He believes the 4th that has not been announced is Jerd. And then he believes a possible 5th but not yet confirmed is Rated. Moving on to Los Angeles, the Immortals franchise, the franchise that bought Optic Gaming. They believe that franchise will consist of TJ Haley, Dashy. Hold on. TJ Haley, Dashy, Slasher, Kenny, and JCap. Moving on to the New York franchise, he believes New York will be consisting of accuracy, temp, attach, Zuma, and zero. Moving on from there to Seattle, they believe Seattle will be octane, enable, slacked, karma, and apathy. So if this is true, I'm happy to see Karma get a spot. I know he put out a tweet about possibly even being a coach. I don't think his time is there yet to become a coach. I think he needs to stay, especially for boots on the ground.
Enemy UAV
So
overhead.
that was Seattle. Moving on to Los Angeles, the other Los Angeles franchise. He stated that he believes that this is where Aches and Decimate are, since they didn't end up going and joining Minnesota with Assault and Silly. As you can recall from yesterday's video, we know that Assault, Silly, and GodRx are the confirmed 3 for that Minnesota franchise. And they also got Saint as a coach. But anyway, moving on. Let me just move on. Going to the Paris franchise. He claims that this might be the franchise censor keeps saying he is with, but a lot of people I ask say they don't know, so it's 50-50. So again, no really confirmed people for the Paris franchise on his end. All the info he has received, he's not even sure of that. Moving on to Toronto, he believes that it is Looney, Brack, Methods, Lucky, Metals. You remember Metals from yesterday? Metals was he left, what was it, Heretics, so he believes Metals might be on that team. And Kleenex had a big showing on Synergy at COD Champs. Anyway, moving on, Minnesota obviously got RX, Silly, and Assault, but he has no idea who the other 2 could be. So really that was just quick, and let me just break these down really fast for you guys. So Atlanta is looking really young, really young, but really talented players. Simp, Abizi are very talented players. Also Priesta's young, very talented player as well as Celium and Major Maniacs. Like I said before, it is young, it is talented. They believe they're gonna just create players who will become good veterans. Moving on to Chicago. Chicago is looking like a very good squad with Scump and Formal back together. I believe this duo could make a huge impact with Gunless as well. I believe Gunless is going to be really good too. He maybe just didn't have everything he... Listen, he's good. I don't need to explain it. Like I said, this is a roster of very good players, and I think Chicago is going to be a great team to look out for. Looking at Dallas, Dallas is a combination of great veterans and some youngsters. Clayster, Crimsix, Hugh, good veterans, have been around in the esports community for a long time, the COD community for a long time, but then adding Ilya and Shotzi, so we'll see what happens with them. With Florida, Mox, Skies, Frosty, Pristini, and Havoc, I think that could be a good franchise as well. Obviously with Mox and Havoc staying together, I believe they were on Gen G together. Pristini, always a good player. These are players that have the ability to make good runs. Moving on to London, Wuskin, Scraps, Dylan, Jerd, and Rated. Like I said, it's going to be all EU players, I believe, and this is going to be the team that is trying to represent EU, probably alongside with Paris. They have a good team. Wuskin, Scraps, twins. They could probably work together really well. And Dylan, a great youngster. Moving on to Los Angeles Immortals, TJ, Hallie, and Dashy. A good duo. They know what they're doing. A great team. Especially with adding Slasher and adding Kenny and JCap. JCap's a good vet. He'll be nice to have around. Keeping on with New York. Accuracy, temp, attach, Zuma, 0. So this is looking like the FaZe Clan team with 2 other players. This could be a team that ends up being really good, especially with someone like Temp, all of that. This could be a good team. These guys could have good chemistry. Moving on to Seattle, Octane, Enable, Slacked, Karma, Apathy. This is a team where, if this team is for real, this is going to be a very good team, in my opinion. Apathy, Slacked, Enable, Octane, Karma. Just listen to that. These guys have been around for a long, long time. They know the game. I mean, they're going to be a very good team if this is correct. This is going to be a very solid squad. I'd expect them to be a front runner. Moving on, you obviously have the other Los Angeles, not Immortals. He believes, again, it could just be Aches and Decimate, but he actually is saying he doesn't know, so I'm going to skip it. Moving on to Paris, again, he says this could be Censor, the franchise that Censor is with, but again, he doesn't know. I'm going to skip it. Toronto, Looney, Brack, Methods, Lucky, Metals, Kleenex. Kleenex is he actually showed great talent at Champs. Methods, always a solid player. Looney, always a solid player as well. Brack, great player. Kind of turned some heads coming into this year. That could be a roster where they just will need some time, possibly for chemistry. And then Minnesota, again, you have GodRx, Cillian Assault, good players. Cillian Assault were teaming last year, so they will keep the chemistry going. And they also got GodRx as well with a coach in Saint, who is a great coach. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video today. Please like if you did like this video, comment, let me know what you think of all this, and please subscribe.